What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior. To have some more information on The Sims 4, if you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description, I type in Sims, there'll be a bunch of deals and I do get a small commission. Once again, thank you so much for the support. And without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, so The Sims 4 just dropped a new expansion pack trailer. It's called The Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack. It's coming out December 7th. The pack focuses on you becoming a property manager, so you can own different buildings, you can live among the tenants, or you can be like a separate person and not live with them. They added new stuff when it comes to like snooping on your neighbors, doing maintenance when something breaks, and there's a new death that has to do with like mold being in like the building, which is pretty insane. So yeah, there's a lot of just crazy stuff with this pack. I won't deny that this pack definitely has a lot of storytelling involved in it. Like I can see so many ways you could tell stories about an expansion like this, just because for one, you're living with other Sims in one, like, you know, neighborhood. It's not like there's loading screens where you have to like knock on the door and then go through a loading screen. Like this is all in one neighborhood, which is pretty cool. And you can do this in any world from what I'm seeing from the trailer. They also mentioned potlucks, which is like a new event. If you guys don't know what potlucks are, I'm assuming it's basically people bring foods from like their houses, and like, you know, everyone just eats together. Like I think that's what a potluck is. Like everyone just brings their own dish. And there is a secret market where you can go shopping. There's also a botanical garden, a spirit house, and some animal sanctuary. So there's stuff to do outside the property management stuff. So you're like, Superior, why are you summarizing all this? Do you work for EA? No, I'm just giving the information so you guys can kind of like have an understanding of what this pack is. There is definitely more information than what I'm saying, because I know the gurus have been on Twitter talking about it. This video is just me and my thoughts and my opinions about this pack, how I feel about it, because I know you guys want to hear my thoughts, but of course I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this too. So please comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this pack. Is this a L? Is this a W? Are you excited? Do you think this is going to be worth the $40? Are you going to wait for a sale, or you're just not going to buy it? Let me know, please, because I'm going to be using your guys' comments in the part 2 video. So yeah, please let me know how you guys feel about this. But yeah, with that being said, let me say my thoughts and opinions. Okay, so I feel like this trailer was a lot better than the horse shit trailer that we got with the horse ranch pack. The horse ranch trailer was by far the worst trailer we've ever gotten in The Sims 4, in my opinion. I thought that trailer was very boring and redundant. Like it was just showing the same shit from like different angles. Like that trailer was complete shit. It was horse shit. Get it? Because the horses. Okay. But with this one, it felt a little bit more livelier. I can't even say the word. I knew I couldn't say, and I said it anyway. Why? But yeah, that trailer felt a little bit more lit, more upbeat. But then this is where we start getting into issues with this pack. I feel like these type of features that we're seeing in this trailer for the For Rent pack should have been with City Living. A lot of the stuff that we've seen in this trailer, I feel like I've seen before with City Living. Like going to the night market, that's something we've seen with the spice market or like the flea market, where you can go and like buy like secret stuff. Like that's already been done before. The vendors have been a reoccurring thing in The Sims 4 for so long, since they introduced them in City Living. They've been cutting corners with vendors, and it's like, okay, I get it, like they gotta save money and do what they gotta do, but the vendor stuff has been played out for a while now, and it's been the same shit ever since City Living, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the vendor stuff. It's nothing new. It's just reskins of stuff that we've already seen. All the other stuff that they mentioned, like the botanical gardens and the animal sanctuary, like that sounds good on paper, but for me personally, it doesn't sound game changing. And again, my opinions could be wrong. Like there's still a lot of gameplay and stuff that we need to see before I can make like a judgment. Like another thing that I am worried about is like the limit or capacity of how many people can be in these townhouses slash homes or apartments. And I say this just because we know with The Sims 4, they like to cater to lower spec systems. So that means they might say, oh, because of this, which I feel like is mostly an excuse, if I'm being honest. They might say, oh, only 2 families per like townhouse slash apartment can only be here. So it'll be like your family and then 2 other families, and that's it, which is still, I guess, a lot of Sims, but I would want like a bunch. Like I feel like there should be like a big limit for people who have higher end PCs versus lower end. Like we can have that ability to customize it of how much we want when it comes to the capacity. But yeah, that is one big concern that I do have. Like, I'm not gonna say this feels like a $20 game pack because we don't know, because I feel like the core stuff, like the property stuff, is going to carry this pack for sure. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this should have been in City Living. City Living was very stale in my opinion. It felt very repetitive after a while. Like, all the festivals were cool in the beginning, but it got boring for me. And the apartment part of it was the part for me that was lacking a lot. And I think the biggest disappointment with City Living was the fact that we couldn't build apartments. So watching this trailer, I'm just like, okay, this is definitely giving, you know, City Living Part 2, or for the OGs, this is like Sims 4 apartment life. I'm like thinking to myself, are they gonna hide the fact that this is just a City Living refresh? But no, they straight out said it in the trailer. They're like, you can build apartments, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, this is something that people wanted from the moment City Living got released, and we didn't get that. You can build penthouses, but that's technically not apartments. So it's kind of just like head scratching a little bit, like why they keep doing this with the whole cutting up DLC. They've done this already with My Wedding Stories, Growing Together, High School Years, and Parenthood. They did it recently with Horse Ranch, Cottage Living, and Cats and Dogs. I know in my previous video, I was saying that Horse Ranch should have been with either Cats and Dogs or Cottage Living. A lot of you were saying Cottage Living, but for the most part, a lot of you were agreeing that Cottage Living should have been with one of those two packs. I only say Cats and Dogs because Sims 3 pets basically had everything from like Cottage Living and Horse Ranch, not really including the farming stuff because I think that was like DLC from the Sims 3 store, but majority of the features that we got from those 3 packs were in one single pack. So it's become very obvious that they're just, you know, cutting up DLC and giving it back to people at a higher price. And that's why I'm making this video, to talk about this, because that's like the biggest issue with the franchise right now, is them cutting up DLC and charging like extra for stuff that we got in one single pack in like the Sims 2 and Sims 3, specifically the Sims 3. And again, I feel like it's the price point. If the price were just cut down a little bit to like maybe $20-$25, I don't really know how you can gauge expansion packs, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like expansion packs definitely don't feel like expansions. Like, stuff packs and game packs feel like they have more content than expansion packs nowadays, which is crazy to even be saying that, but it's the truth. Like, it's the truth, bro. Expansions feel so flat and just basic. And playing devil's advocate real quick, I understand that people are excited for stuff like this and they don't want to see that type of negativity for the game that they love. I get it, but at the same time, not a lot of people are talking about these issues. If we don't talk or complain, nothing gets fixed. And this has been a long ongoing issue for a while now, and it's getting out of control, bro. Like, this cutting up DLC stuff is ridiculous, and it shouldn't be like this for a game that costs over $1,000. Like, goddamn, like, what is going on? And don't get me wrong, looking at the pack from a gameplay standpoint, like in terms of like builders, storytelling, and just gameplay, I think this pack is going to be fun for a lot of people. Like, this is something that is going to be for everybody. Like, I can see that this is something for everyone. This is not like Horse Ranch where it's super niche, or like vampires. Like, this is something that everyone can get something out of. But yeah, after this video, I'm gonna start making part 2, because I want to go on Twitter and see people's reactions to this from the last like few days since the trailers dropped, and how people feel about this stuff, and obviously your guys' thoughts and opinions I want to include in the video. So again, comment down below how you guys feel about this. This has been your boy Saphir, sir. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay simming, and have a nice day.